Zarina together come up with 200 points. Tell everybody how much you're gonna win.
75,000!
75,000 Rand, man. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
20 seconds on the clock, please. The clock will start after I read the first question. Come on, my man, let's win some money. We asked 100 men to name something men do when chilling with their boys.
Drink.
Someone who has seen you naked.
My mother.
Another word for drowsy.
Boss.
A common reason why a car breaks down.
Faulty engine.
Another word for stomach.
Belly.
Name a word for drowsy. Come on, my man, turn around, let's go. All right, let's go, let's see how we did. We asked 100 men to name something men do when chilling with their boys. You said they probably drink, survey said. Yeah, that's what they do. Someone who has seen you naked, you said, your mom, survey said. Yeah. Name another word for drowsy. I think we passed on that one. And then we said a common reason why a car breaks down. You said faulty engine, survey said. And another word for stomach, you said the belly, survey said. Good job, good job. All right, buddy. Let's bring out Zarina.
Nice.
Hello, Zarina.
Hello, Steve.
Oh, you have love your attitude. You have a lot of energy.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, Zanul did pretty good.
Well done.
Yeah, he got 98. You need 102. It's almost split evenly.
Okay.
We want to give away this money. I'm gonna ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'm gonna say try again. You give me another answer. It's gonna be a little bit tougher this time, so we'll give you 25 seconds. You ready?
Thank you.
All right,
Yes.
let's remind everybody of Zanul's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. We asked 100 men to name something men do when chilling with their boys.
Watch sports.
Someone who has seen you naked.
Spouse.
All right. Another word for drowsy.
Dizzy.
A common reason why a car breaks down.
Brakes.
Another word for stomach.
Tummy.
Come on, let's go. All right, here we go. We need 102. We asked 100 men, name something men do when chilling with their boys. You said they watch sports, survey said. All right. Drink was the #1 answer. 87 points away. Someone who's seen you naked, you said your husband, survey said. I thought that should have been higher. Mom was the #1 answer. We're 75 points away. Another word for drowsy, you said dizzy. Survey said? Sleepy was the #1 answer, sleepy. We need 57 points, man, let's go. A common reason why a car breaks down, you said the brakes. Survey said? No petrol was the #1 answer. We need 38 points. We need a big one for 75,000 Rand. Another word for stomach. You said tummy. We need at least 38 points. Survey said, boom! Boom! Yeah! 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 Tummy was the #1 answer. 52 points. Wow. That's really good, man. Congratulations, Ali family. That's 75,000 rand. But you have a grand total, 98,600 rand. I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time.